Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Emma. Today's video, as you can probably tell from the title and from the thumbnail, is going to be a collective haul. I actually haven't filmed a collective haul that's not a second-hand haul in a little while, and all these pieces that I'm going to show you in this video I have collected over the past couple of months. Some of these you might have seen in like vlogs and styling videos because I have owned some of these for a little while, but I want to put together all the pieces that I've been picking up recently and show you them in a video. This will be a try on haul. I will insert cutaways of me trying on each piece just so you can see it in full and can see what it looks like on. Now, I have been filming a wardrobe declutter series on my channel. From doing that, I've really found where the gaps in my wardrobe are, seen what I really want to add to my wardrobe. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these are quite basic pieces, but all pieces that I felt like I needed and I really wanted in my wardrobe. Everything that I feature, I will try leave a link down below. So if you do enjoy this video and do enjoy haul videos, then please do give this video a thumbs up. But without further ado, let's just get on into the haul. Okay, I think I'm going to do this in categories rather than by store, just because there's common themes running through this haul, which you will see. So I'm going to start off with shoes, and the first pair of shoes I picked up are these black flats from Vagabond. I just really felt like I needed a basic black leather shoe in my wardrobe. I do have a pair of loafers which I do really love, but I thought these were just going to be a bit more spring summery. I do like the idea of a ballet flat, but I don't like the classic ballet flat with like the rounded toe and like the little bows. So I saw these on Office from Vagabond and I just really like the shape of them. They've got like the elongated square toe, which I thought was really nice. I really like that shape, and I just thought they were a good basic shoe. I have worn these a couple of times. I will say they are going to require some more breaking in. They're a little bit stiff on the back, but I think they should break in quite nicely. But yeah, I do really like them. Just a really nice basic shoe, go with a lot in the wardrobe, and I just feel like it was something that I was missing in my shoe collection. And then the next pair of shoes are another pair of flats. Now, if you watched my what I'm loving for summer video, you would have seen me mention jelly flats, but specifically red ones. And I saw these in the H&M sale and I really love them, and they're kind of a similar concept to that. They're not actually jelly, they're more like a plastic, like a stretchy plastic, and they are these. They're just a red, almost like a similar shape to those, but they are like this woven texture. If you can see that, they're like all mesh. I will say these are definitely for the more narrowed foot people because they are quite narrow, especially like where they go here. I wore them today. They already feel quite comfortable. They're not like shoes that I would do a lot of walking in, but I do really like them, and I love a pop of red with the shoe. I think it just looks really fun, and I love red as well. Red is a color that I do really like incorporating into my wardrobe. I think it just goes with a lot of different things, and I also feel it's a very versatile color for like different seasons. So yeah, I think these are really cool. Like I said, I got them from H&M in the sale. I think they were like 12 or 13 pounds in the sale. They did have other colors. They had like a black pair, maybe a brown pair, I think, off the top of my head, but I think they're just a really cool shoe. I wore them today just with like a this plain black vest and a pair of denim shorts, and it was just a nice added interest to an outfit that I really liked, and I think they're really cool. I really like them. I think they're really cool, and again, I think they're going to be a good shoe to transition into autumn with, and I think they would also be a good spring shoe. I think they'll look like cute with like skirts, shorts, jeans, trousers. So yeah, I really love those, and just like a fun pop of colour for my outfits. Okay, and then the last pair of shoes that I picked up are from Camper, and these are the Camper Dana sandals. I talked about these in my latest vlog, in my July vlog, because I saw somebody talking about these on TikTok and saying they were really comfortable. I really struggle with sandals, and I don't own sandals, and pretty much all summer so far I've gone without a pair of sandals, but I really wanted a pair to add to my wardrobe. And I thought these would be really good just because they're a very basic sandal, but I think they would be good for like daytime and dressing up a little bit for the evening. I will say I wore them the other day and my feet are not in great condition. I do think I had the buckle on too tight, which I think was part of my problem, and I'm hoping that this like leather bit is gonna soften up as I wear them more. So yeah, I'm hoping they're gonna be comfortable, because the reason I bought them is because people were saying they were really comfortable, but on first wear they weren't that comfortable. But maybe that I did do 10,000 steps that day, which probably wasn't the best idea, and already they feel like softer like here, so I think they are gonna soften up because I'm pretty sure this part is leather. I will try link these down below. They are out of stock because I'm pretty sure that TikTok went viral and a lot of people have been picking them up. The other thing I will also say, which I really quite like, is they are very light. I got them in a size €39, which is my usual size. I'm pretty sure Camper do like half sizes because these were listed as a 5.5 to 6. They do just fit my foot. I do really like them. They do look really nice on. I think they're really flattering on the foot. I just am hoping that they're gonna break in to be a little bit more comfortable, because on the first wear they weren't that comfortable, but I will give it a few more goes. They are like quite an expensive shoe. I think these were about £85 and I got them on sale. Pretty cute, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if they break in and become comfortable. Okay, moving on to some basics. I've really noticed a gap in my wardrobe when it came to vests. A lot of the vests I own were cropped, and I'm just not a cropped person anymore. I want like a full length vest. I don't necessarily always wear something high-waisted, but I really just wanted some new vests that were like full length. So I picked up 3 in your basic colours. First one, and probably my favourite I would say, is this light grey from Abercrombie & Fitch. This one is actually a scoop neck, which isn't not my normal style, but I do really like it. I think it's really flattering. It is just in this ribbed material, which I really like in a vest, and yeah, it's a bit more of a fuller back rather than a racer, but I really like it. It's really, really comfortable. I love the shade of grey, and yeah, it is a very basic vest. I got this in a medium, and it's quite nice because I can ruche it up a little bit if I am wearing something a little bit more high-waisted. It works really nicely, and I just really, really like it. I would really recommend these vests actually from Abercrombie & Fitch. I think they're a little bit more expensive than some other high street brands, but they feel really, really good quality, and like I said, it's really, really nice and soft. So yeah, I do really like that one. And then I picked up a black and a white version from Zara. So the black one is a very similar fit to the Abercrombie & Fitch one, I would say. It's got that rounded neck again, and it's got more of a full back. This one isn't as long as the Abercrombie one, but it is quite a nice length, so it does need to go in the wash, if you can see that mark there. This one again I got in a medium, and it's just a nice soft basic. And then I did also pick up a white one. This does need to go in the wash, so excuse any marks that you can see up. This one is a little bit different than the other ones. It's got like the more round neck up here, which I do quite like, and it's more of like a thick stretchy material. It is again in that ribbing, and it's got like a seam that goes all the way down the back, and it's a slightly different cut, but I did quite like it actually. This one I did get in a medium because it is that stretch material. I will say this one feels a bit thicker. I think it's just a slightly different material, probably with the spandex in there, and I quite like the cut of this actually, because it means like because I do have to wear a bra with the white one, and it means you can't really see the bra straps because of the cut of the vest, which I do like. This one I would say is probably the shortest of them all. I really, really like all of those. And then the last one is I actually also picked up from Zara. This one's a little bit different. It's just got the button detailing down the front, which I really, really love. I really love this vest. I've actually worn this quite a lot. It has got like a ribbing pattern, but it's more of a fine rib, I would say, which I really, really like, but it's just really comfortable. I again really like the cut. I will show you like a proper full-on try-on clip, because I've realized me sitting here you can't really see it. And again, this one is like a nice full length, which is really, really nice. Yeah, I just really wanted some new like basic vests in my wardrobe. I've been wearing all of them, as you can probably tell, and I really, really like them all. Okay, and then we'll move on to ASOS. I picked up 2 dresses from ASOS. First one is just this black maxi dress. It's got like just the thin straps. It's actually got a little tie on the back, which is what you can see, and it just goes all the way down to a maxi dress. You will see this a lot better on. This is from the brand JDY, and I picked up in a large, and this one was actually in the sale. But I picked this up because we had a heat wave back in July, like June and July. We were having really, really hot weather, and I just really wanted an easy chuck on piece that I could just wear during the day, or I could even dress up for evening. I think it's just going to be a really easy go-to piece for the summer months, and also like can take me into spring and autumn. I can definitely layer it up. I also really, really like that it's a maxi dress, because just sometimes I don't want to be showing a lot of skin. Sometimes I want a maxi. I want to feel covered and comfortable. The thing I really like about this particular one is I really like the fit of it. It's not clingy to the body, but it still gives me shape, and yeah, it's just got this really cute back with a nice tie strap at the back. I'm not normally one for straps on things, but I do quite like this, and I think it kind of needed it with it being like just a long black dress. But yeah, I'll definitely see that better in the try-on clip. But I really, really like it. It's just a really good chuck on easy dress that I think is just going to be a nice easy staple for my wardrobe. Okay, and then the second dress that I picked up from ASOS is this little white dress. Again, I spoke about in my what I'm loving for summer video that I'm really loving like little white dresses that almost look like a nightgown. But yeah, I did really want to find one secondhand, but I was kind of struggling, and then I saw this on ASOS and I just thought it was adorable. It is just this baby doll swing sort of dress. It's got this beautiful like embroidery detail at the top. The sleeves are like that. I love the fact that they're like a thicker sleeve. It's got that detail around the top. It's got this little tie in the middle. And then it's just plain white and goes all the way down. And then it's got that trim embroidery again. What I really liked about this one is actually it is 100% cotton, which I really like because it has that weight to it, which I think is just really, really nice. And I think this is just such a cute dress. I feel like that might be quite a popular opinion because this is sold out all the time on ASOS. I picked this up actually in a size 10. I originally picked up the 12, but the straps were a bit long and it was just a bit big, and because it is quite shapeless, the 12 just looked a bit oversized. After many weeks of trying, I managed to finally get a UK 10 because it was out of stock. But I think it's just a really cute little white dress. I know it's not going to be for everyone, but I think it's just cute. It's a very classic piece that I will keep for like all future summers. I just really like it. I think it's a really cute, nice summery dress. Okay, and then the last thing I picked up from ASOS is a black maxi skirt. It is this poplin cotton maxi dress. It just looks like this. It's got this like sheared detailing. It's one of those like drop waist skirts. It's got like this sheared ruched detailing, which is like really stretchy. If you are pregnant, I think this would be really good. Then it goes all the way down, and then it has just got this little white stitching at the bottom just to match that. But I think it's just a really nice black maxi skirt, something that's going to work really nicely in my wardrobe. I like that it is more flowy. Again, you will definitely see this better on in the try on clip, and it's like crisp cotton, which I really like. So I think this is going to transition really nicely into autumn and winter as well, actually, like with a pair of boots. I think it's going to be really cute. It's from Topshop via ASOS, and I picked it up in the UK 12. I will say, like, if you're in between sizes, you could probably size down because, like I said, this bit is so stretchy, but I really love it. I think it's really cute. I have already worn it and I really liked it. I just wore it with like a baby white crop tee, and yeah, it will work in like spring and summer because it's more airy, but you could definitely layer this up for autumn, winter, and I just really love it. You could also, I tried it on, you can actually pull it up and wear it like as a strapless dress if you wanted to. I probably wouldn't. Alex thought it looked really nice like that. I think it's just a really cool piece. I've been eyeing up these drop waist skirts for a little while, and I just saw this one and I thought it was really cool. I think it was in the sale when I picked it up, and I really like it. It's just very comfortable, so I really like that. Okay, and then the next two pieces are some linen trousers, again in those staple basic colours. Can you see a theme? The first pair you probably have seen because I've owned these for a while, but I did want to include them in the haul. But they're just a white linen pant. These I picked up from Abercrombie and Fitch. I believe they're called the Sloan pant. They were on sale at the time when I picked them up. I really love them. They actually are more of a structured trouser. They have like the belt loops, they have the clasp and the little button detailing, and then they also have a fly, so they are like structured as more as a tailored trouser, which I actually really like, and the quality of linen is really nice. I believe it's a linen blend. They're not see-through. I do always wear like nude underwear with them. I wouldn't wear like bright red underwear with them, but I find they're not very see-through, and they're just really comfortable, and I really like them. They've just been a really good piece for my wardrobe. I really wanted a pair of white linen trousers last year and I didn't end up picking up a pair, and then I saw these on Abercrombie and I thought I'd give them a go because they have my Abercrombie jeans that I love. I really like them. I think they're a really good piece. I think also I'm going to be able to transition these into autumn with like a jumper. I really love the look of like linen with knitwear. I've just loved these. I've worn them a couple of times, multitude of times, so yeah, I really like them. I don't own a lot from Abercrombie, but I own 3 pieces and I really like all of them, even though they're all basics. They seem to do basics really nicely. And then the next pair of linen trousers, if you watched my wardrobe of my trousers, you will know I had a pair of black linen trousers that were a little bit small and a little bit short, and I said I wanted to update them, and then pretty much soon after H&M were having a sale and they had these black linen pants on sale, and they just look like this. They're more of a thin waistband. They are like that classic like linen trouser fit with the drawstring. They're quite relaxed and they go all the way down, and I love these. These have been my saviors for this summer. I wear them like every week to work because I find they're just a really good work trouser when it's been really warm. But obviously I don't want to expose a lot of skin because I'm going to the office. These have just been really good, and again, just a classic piece that I'm gonna have in my wardrobe for a really long time, and I picked them up in a sale for like £17 I think they were. So yeah, and I just really love the fit of them. They're like a very loose, relaxed fit. It's just been a saviour in my wardrobe this summer. Okay, and then the last thing for this haul is a pair of trousers, again from H&M, and they are a pair of capris. Again, I mentioned in my what I'm loving for summer, I mentioned that I was loving capris on other people, and I really want to pick myself up a pair, and I saw these on H&M. Again, I think they were having a sale, so I picked them up and I really love them. They are like a suit pant material and they are stretch. What I really like about them, actually, I really like the length of the capri. They go past my knees, but then they flare out a little bit past my knees, which I really like. They are quite fitted like on the bum, which I think is actually quite a nice fit. I picked these up in a UK 14, which I'm quite glad because they are quite tight and I wouldn't want them any tighter. But I really love them. I think they're really cool. I've not worn them yet because I only got them recently, but I really love them. I wasn't sure on capris at first, and then I've seen a lot of people style them and I really love them. Again, they're going to be a really good trouser to transition into autumn, and then also I can bring back out in spring. I just really like them. I think they're a really cool pant. Like I said, I've not worn them yet, but I think they're going to be really cool. I have also got like a little pair of sling back kitten heels, which I think they'd look cute with if I wanted to dress them up for like a dinner. Yeah, really love those. I think they're really cute. But yeah, that is it for this whole video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning, I will leave everything featured linked down below, hopefully, if everything is still in stock. If you did enjoy this video and do enjoy haul videos, then please do give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below which is your favourite piece from the haul or anything that you've picked up recently in your wardrobe. If you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and I will see you all next week for a brand new video. Goodbye.